Outlaw Championship Wrestling House Show. Coming at you mad early. Let me turn down the volume over here. Gonna get this shared out. I don't expect many of you to pop in. It's 5:07 in the freaking morning. So yeah, I'm a maniac for doing this right now. I plan on doing another show here this morning. Roughly 9:30, I'm gonna go live with episode 6. So just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Alright. So I'm gonna not waste the time that I need to do here. I'm just gonna jump right into this. It's just a house show, like I said. I'm doing this for one reason. And it's real simple, and I think you guys will appreciate this. We don't control who's winning and losing, as you guys know. We can't determine who can and can't get the W, as you guys know. And a lot of people are active, a lot of people aren't active. Some people are around more than others. Some people catch the shows live, some people can't. At the end of the day, I still know who's involved. I know who's catching every replay because they can't be there live. I know who's making each show. And for that, I want to start rewarding people who are here more often. And again, when I say here, that doesn't mean live show. It just means in general. So I'm going to be doing these house shows here and there. You never know when they're going to pop up. It could be 5 o'clock in the morning like right now. It could be 6 o'clock in the evening. I have no idea. And it's going to be real simple. I'm going to put jobbers, if you will, against the names within the company that are real talents, so to speak. And that allows us, if we're all available, to get together during the live feed, talk shit, shoot shit, enjoy each other's company, if you will, discuss things going on in OCW, discuss the previous showdown shows, like episode 6, hopefully will take place this morning around 9-10 o'clock. That's the goal, as I stated. My daughter will be going to the bus at like 8:45 this morning. When she gets on the bus, I plan on coming in this house, doing a quick few things, and trying to start a show. So I plan on setting it up as soon as I'm done running this show, because I'll advance this show to the next one. As you guys know, when you run the thing, it says next show, and it'll simulate up. I'll book the card and hold on to it till I go live. But again, it's to let these guys that are here, that are more often, score points. These house shows are only going to be worth 3-point wins. Regular shows are 5 points, so 3 points ain't bad when you're getting 5 points taking on a legit talent. So it's going to help you get the opportunity to score basically free points, because you have no business losing to these jobbers. But for sake of argument, if and when one of these matches get booked and a jobber beats you, you lose all your points. That's going to be the penalty. You lose all your points. So I don't care if you have 10 points at that time or 110 points. If you ever lose to a jobber, your entire point total goes to 0. So you get the benefits of free points, but if you lose, that's your punishment. So let's get moving here with Boy and Bruiser, who, as they're going to kick us off here, Outlaw Championship Wrestling House Show. It's a house show, baby. So I might lower the house shows to 5 matches. This one is booked for 7. I'm probably going to move this one to 5 next time I do it. Just for sake of argument. If King Dominator catches this, I did get your message about downloading your character. I will do that. NWF94, I believe, was your hashtag. Vernon Quinn wanted to join the roster. He's not sure if he's got his character or not. So if you're listening to this and you have a Vernon Quinn downloaded, see if it's re-uploadable. Let me know so we can get the poor guy here on the roster. If not, we'll see what we can do for him. But ladies and gentlemen, it's Benny Boy taking on Bruiser, who here in our opening contest this morning. For those of you unaware, Bruiser who is Dwayne's character. If you're not familiar with who Dwayne is, that's Ed's son. He's the one who had the clowns. So he did away with the clowns for OCW. Brought in Bruiser who's been struggling here early, but thus has been the case with a lot of guys. He's currently 0-4 with 10 points, so this would be a good spot for him to get an opportunity to get a W finally, get some points, try to swing the momentum. And I'm personally, this is completely speaking out of character with this one, I'm still learning this whole universe mode. If a guy can get on a win streak, does the universe mode recognize that, and does he end up getting a boost? Does he not get a boost? Things of that nature. And I will be simulating all jobber entrances completely, so you guys are aware of that. Because the jobber is going to automatically be in the ring, and we'll let the talent make their way to the ring, and we will not simulate those entrances. But I've been wondering that and been curious about that, because I just don't know. And I don't know if somebody has put in the time and has the experience with it and the knowledge. If you do, let me know, because it's something I'm not really aware of. But for thus far, my take on the ranking system within the universe mode is it doesn't know what it's doing, is the best way I can describe it. Because I've done shows where a guy's been ranked number 1, he beats another top 5 guy in the rankings, and then when the thing simulates to the next week, he's in like 15th spot. I don't understand it. So, if somebody knows something I don't know, let me know. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Bruiser, who he's got that Great Muta look to him. It gets me going every time I see it. I just think Great Muta. I was a huge fan of Great Muta when I was younger. I grew up loving NWA and WCW more than the WWF. I tuned into WWF because of Randy Savage, Paul Orndorff, Don Morocco, talents like that. But WCW, NWA, I gravitated to as a whole. I enjoyed their product much more, and I was a big Sting fan. And when Sting ended up getting into it with Muta, it was just weird for me because I was such a Muta fan as well. So, but I loved Great Kabuki, and that's who they portrayed him out of. So, it is what it is. You had the Great Kabuki, then you had the Great Muta, and Gary Hart, and the whole 9 yards. It was freaking great. It was freaking awesome. That's the one thing I wish wrestling would get going today. And I get into the WWE, AEW debates all the time with people. I personally have been enjoying AEW more, but they are starting to go down the cartoon circus route a little too much, which is what I refer to is the WWE issue. And I think that's one of the reasons why I don't like WWE and I hate on WWE, is because I think WWE's talent is by far superior now than it's ever been in its life. The talent they got is absolutely freaking insane. They just don't know what they're doing with it, and that drives me nuts. Oh my God, Benny Boy just died. Poor kid was just dumped on his head. So, I don't know if you guys agree with that, or think I'm crazy with that statement. So if you catch this replay and you hear that, leave a comment on that after the show. Let me know what you think. And that is, yeah, I do agree with what you just said about WWE, because I really think if WWE would write properly, they would bury and murder everybody, and I would think nobody would even consider competing against them. They could be that good. But, it's not the talent. It's not the fans. It's their writers. 1, 2, 3. And Bruiser, who just destroyed Benny Boy, man. He just absolutely massacred him. And again, that's what these shows are for, man. We can have some fun, we can talk, discuss things that have nothing to do with OCW, but also enjoy the matches. Look at poor Benny Boy. He's like, what am I doing? Why am I here? Check's waiting for you in the back, young man. Go get paid. I don't know. Somebody just joined us. Whoever it is, welcome in. Glad you made it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. DOA. DOA is near the bottom of the ranking system as well. 1-4. About to take on Billy Castillo. He needs wins like this. Build some confidence. Maybe just that'll be what it takes to move his character in the right direction. What's going on, Callum, my dude? Ladies and gentlemen, you need to subscribe to Callum's channel. Letting you know that now. Calum, when he calls wrestling matches, I just crack the fuck up because the man is hilarious. The shit that he says and the excitement that comes out of his voice. And for me, it's an accent. For other people to be normal, depending on where you're at in the world. But it's fucking fantastic. I can't get enough of him. I just get annoyed when I miss some of his shows. Because YouTube don't send me all my damn alerts. It drives me crazy. And let me simulate Mr. Castillo's entrance with his Hulk Hogan looking self. Hey, no problem, Calum, man. I love you, my dude. I love you, man. Billy Castillo. I built Billy Castillo and baby brother saw him and he was like, wonder if Brian Castillo back in the day, and I was like, yeah, that's who I made him after. And I didn't give him the green that Castillo used to wear. I put him in Hulk Hogan's gear. No, it's not the accent that I find funny, Calum. It's the combination of the accent and when you get excited and your voice hits that next level. Because, like, when I get excited, I'm like, oh my god. And for you, it's like, oh my god. It just gets that little in the voice. And I just fucking die laughing every time because it's fantastic. And it might be because you're younger as well. Because if I'm not mistaken, you're still in school, aren't you? I don't know. I forget how old you are, dude. But again, I don't keep track of everybody's age and all that horse shit. It's fantastic, buddy. It is freaking hilarious. I enjoy it. My daughters even watch your shit because of your voice. They might listen to it because of the accent. But they die laughing. I've sat at the kitchen making dinner for the fam while you're doing a live show. And they hear you calling the show in the background and they just start chuckling like he's getting into that shit. And I'm like, hell yeah, he's fantastic. Here we go, DOA and Billy Castillo. Oh my goodness. Look at it. I told you I gave him like the Hulk Hogan garb. It's fucking hilarious. The only thing I didn't do was give him the white shoelaces. Oh my god. Wham! DOA's taken over by Billy Castillo. No problem, buddy. No problem. SWE. You're still running SWE, I'm assuming. Because I haven't gotten any alerts on it recently. You can't showboat with the Hulk Hogan Jr. What are you doing, DOA? Oh, DOA blocked it. Look at this. Wham! Yeah, I hate when that happens. Oh, I'm wrenching back. That's my big fear of building everything up till Christmas Eve. And my gosh, he got Castillo to tap out. Camel clutch. I'm doing my show and hyping everything up till Christmas Eve, and then I end up with a cold and I can't call a show. That would freaking suck. Yeah. I drink some hot tea, a little bit of honey in there. Whoever else joined us, welcome in. Gonna build it. Are you gonna start it from scratch, or are you just taking a break and starting off where you were in January, Calum? Congratulations to DOA on that win. Big win for him. Okay. That's all I'll say to that one. Okay. Like I said to everybody, if you remember before I brought back OCW, so you and I are on the same page. I shut down GWA. I shut down GWA to get on to 20, and then figured I'll take a break, rest up, if you will, and come up with some new ideas and build a new roster. And then when I discovered 20 is the absolute shits, my thoughts of going back and doing 19 is what came up. Until they fix 20, I would stay on 19. Once 20 gets fixed, I would see no reason why you wouldn't want to go to 20. That'd be my opinion. I mean, I'll tell you right now, that's what I'm doing with OCW. OCW is only going to be on 19 until 20 is for sure fixed. When I know it's fixed 100% and people are on it, using it, playing it, and can confirm it with me, because I'm not going to be the guinea pig and figure it out on my own. I'm going to have other people figure it out and let me know. But if I can get people to confirm 20's finally ready to go, I will be moving to 20 with this roster. That's definitely my plan. I mean, let's be honest, after a while, they're going to shut down the 2K19 community creations and the online connection, so that's what's going to suck. It's Brad Sharp, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Kongo Crush. I want to see Kongo Crush just squish this guy. Yeah. I mean, I know a couple people who told me, minus the fact that there's glitches in 20, they actually like the way 19 is better. I don't know. I haven't got to play 20 yet, really, other than for like 5 minutes. It was the greatest thing in the world, though. I watched a male wrestler climb to the top rope, jump off, and morph into a female wrestler while in the air, and then when landing, morph back into the male wrestler. It was hilarious. There's the bell. Oh my gosh, she's running through him. I was Randy Orton, and Randy Orton jumped off the top rope and morphed, I think it was into Alexa Bliss, and then turned back into Randy Orton when he landed. Oh my gosh. I think Evans is dead right there. Kongo Crush. Oh, kicks him in the chest. Bam. Kongo Crush is in the top 10 in overall points, I believe. Right there near it. And he's yet to win a match. That's how well he's been doing in eliminations and rumbles and stuff like that. I guess you can consider that an elimination as well. But, needs this W. Oh, look at that shot by Evans. Big forearm. The big fella backed up. Uh-oh. Didn't he get him? No. Kongo Crush is going to try and kill him. Oh, my goodness. On the rope. You may have ended his life there. Kongo Crush. Crush is just being really methodical about his moves. He's really being really slow. Busted him open with 10 shots to the top turnbuckle. He took one prior to that, so it was 11 times he slammed his dome into the turnbuckle. He gashed him, man. Look at that nerve hold. Jeez, the guy's unconscious. He just knocked. Oh, what a counter. Are you kidding me? The big fella counter, but now he gets booted in the gut. And a kick out. Yeah, I heard that, Calum. I heard that indeed, that when you do call wrestling league, you're better off doing it in exhibition. If you remember, Ed and I used to use exhibition all the time because Universe Mode on 2K19 had its issues. We used to do it, and we used to get the black screen of death and had other issues, but I believe they have since fixed that with a patch. So maybe, just maybe, they'll eventually fix it for 20. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't figure out a way to fix that. You know as well as I do, there's people who buy WWE 2K, whatever version it is, not for the game itself, to use the actual real WWE wrestlers. They do it for call wrestling. I never even play this game with anything but call wrestlers. You know, I'll use this game with real wrestlers, but the real wrestlers are call wrestlers because I do the old school shit. Oh my god. He just launched him. And since we're up to a 6 count, I need to say it now. You get counted out, double count out, a draw against the jobber, you're going to lose half your points. Need to make sure I throw that out there. Hey, loss to a jobber is all your points. Hey, loss is all your points. Hey, draw is half your points. Look at this. This has got to be over. 1, 2. No, and Evans kicks out. I can't believe this. Either Kongo Crush, you suck. Or Evans is just... Wait, oh, that's it. Or Evans is just way tougher. He just squashed him. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Can't create your own belts. Heard that too. A lot of things you can't do. Get him, Kongo. Get him. Squash him. Yeah, gotta love it when the big fella jumps on a jobber. He jumps all over a jobber. He went after a jobber. What a bitch. Alright, then it's Jerry Allen versus Thomas and Townsend. Oh, and I'm pleased to announce we signed some tag teams last night. I believe it was 3 actual official tag teams. I'm going to go back and check exactly what all I did because I was negotiating with a couple and I forget how many I actually downloaded. So, the one tag team, they don't even really have a tag team name yet. I was just asked I can come up with something on my own if I need to. The other one's the Midnight Freebirds. Yes, Midnight Freebirds. The other one, they were going to go with the name High Tide because they're kind of like surfer gimmicks. But they're not sold on the name High Tide, so we'll see. And here comes Jerry Allen. Yes, they are, Calum. This is my house show. All house shows are going to be jobbers because house shows is to give talent wins. It's to help build their character up a little bit. And it's a good place for us to shoot the shit like you and I have been doing. You know, other guys could possibly join us and be like, hey, man, Callum, I really would like to get into a storyline with KO King. Can we talk about it offline? Or off the show. You know, and you guys could take it to a private location, discuss it. Let me know what you're thinking. It's just another place for us to interact. Because I really want to build our community. I really want to get guys that are involved with OCW involved. And like I said, it's 5:30 in the morning here. 5:30 in the morning, which I think is a better time for someone like yourself to tune into the shows live, as opposed to when I do a show at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. Because it's much later for you then. Because I forget, you're at what time right now? For some reason I want to say you're probably at 12:30, 11:30, something like that. In the morning. Or afternoon. TNT, Jerry Evans. Classic 80s ring attire right there for Evans. Or Jerry Allen, rather. Jerry Allen looks scared to death. Look, get away from me. Look at TNT. Oh, drives the knee to the face. Oh, and again. Sheesh. Oh, beautifully executed swinging neck breaker. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Now that's how you do away with a jobber, Kongo Crush. You don't waste a second. TNT, well, it's not playing. You know what? I don't think I seen it, buddy. Let me go look. Yeah, I have 7 messages from you I did not see. Holy shit. Let me look. Jim Evans. Ha! I see what you said. That's right, I did read that. Yeah, my main reason for not responding to that. Okay, it's 10:30 there. Yeah, see, you're 5 hours difference. So when I do a show at 6 o'clock in the evening, it's 11 o'clock for you. Chances are you're in bed because you got school in the morning, you know. So that's another reason why I try to do shows all over the place. But yeah, as to your Skype comment, without going into too much detail, right now, all that's sitting on my back burner, if you will, until I build the roster completely, get things fully going, building some storylines, building some angles, establishing some talent, things like that. So once we do all that, I am hanging on to those suggestions from people until we get to that point. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the genuine article, Chris Jordan. Yeah, it sucks to be sick. But, hey, you can take advantage of the day, brother. Not in school. You could pop your game in there. Build yourself some new arenas, maybe. New belts. Figure out yourself a roster if you want to bring back SWE on 19. That's what I did one day. Before I reopened the channel, and I was like, you know, I don't want to do GWA. It's just run its course, because I've been doing the GWA for like 20 years, from E-Feds to other things. It needed to go away. I did Outlaw Championship Wrestling as an E-Fed, but I never used it here as a call style league, and what have you. So I was like, you know, I want to do something with OCW. I love the whole Texas wrestling thing. I loved World Class Championship Wrestling. I loved Global Wrestling Federation, all those companies from Texas. The Sportatorium was always my favorite arena in wrestling history. So I was like, you know what? I got to do it. So I started building that top rope leg drop that man does. Sheesh. So I told myself, I've got to start building this company. Start raking arenas. I built like 10 arenas. So I settled on one. 1, 2, 3. I was reaching out to people on Twitter privately, saying, hey, I'm going to be making this company. Would you be interested in being a part of the roster? And all these things. Get him, Jordan. Get him. That's your MO. Get him. Jump on that man. Beat the shit out of him. Wham. There you go. That's how you do it, buddy. The genuine article. Yeah. How much do you use Twitter, Calum? I don't know if you use Twitter too much. See, I was using Twitter. I was looking for call wrestling leagues and communities on Facebook. Like, you can find those Facebook groups. I was trying to find some call wrestling forums. I didn't do too successful when I looked for those, and I know some people found some, so I need to touch base with some of those guys. but I didn't go in advertising my company, so to speak. I just made the mention of, I'm considering open a call league. If someone would be interested, let me know. And then I was getting in touch with people. That's how OCW was able to be built really quick, because when I first started it, the first thought was, how long is it going to take to build the roster? You know, that's kind of the conversation me and Ed had, and in less than 2 days, I could have started the company. Now that we've been doing matches, we're doing shows, we're going to be having episode 6 probably today, like I stated. So, time's been really good. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll tell you this, Calum. There is a ton of people on Twitter that do call wrestling. A ton. There's a strong opportunity for you there. If you created a Twitter account, you could reach out to a bunch of them. Because I know there's some people that you know and you talk to that use Twitter. You could connect to their Twitter accounts and check who they're following and who's following them, and you'll be able to find people who use Twitter that have call wrestlers, and you could reach out to them and say, hey, you might be able to use it as a recruit mechanism. Like I said, that's what I was trying to do, and I still haven't taken the time to jump on Twitter recently and do that here with OCW. But I also wasn't looking for a big roster. I was trying to stay between 20 and 25, and believe it or not, I'm now between 35 and 40. So I don't want guys to get lost in the shuffle either. And that's also why if I don't see guys, whether it be at live shows or leaving comments or contacting me, I might have a revolving door for talent. As I'm going down my list, I'm not going to say who they are, but I have not heard from him since he joined. I hear from him, I hear from him, hear from him, hear from him, hear from him. Have not. I do, I have not. I do, I have not. I have not, I do, I have not. I have not. So I have about 4 or 5 I have nots. Those guys will end up getting released after a while. Because when I first opened the doors, I told myself, real simple, if I don't see or hear from somebody in 3 shows, I'm releasing them. Some people should already be released, is basically the gist of it. But I'd rather build the roster first before I get into all that. But ladies and gentlemen, Silver and Gibbs here. Sheesh. Silver just got a victory right there, I can guarantee it. 2, 3, and he does. Big win for Silver. Needs those points. That character, when I first downloaded him, I'm like, Silver, well, that's not very creative. It's just Silver, but it's Silver Eye's character. The character comes out like, boom, it just hits you in the face, but his character's very competitive, very effective. It's growing on me every time I see it. You could, Callum. I mean, why not? Anything you can do, make it fun. What I was thinking about doing, since you're in here, and you're one of the members of the roster, you tell me what you think of this. I was thinking about making 3 or 4 different arenas for OCW. So it's not always the same arena. You know, not always the same thing. Maybe just having plain old ring aprons sometimes. Some basic stuff, kind of like for the house show. I never built the house show arena. And right now I'm just using our main event arena. Clearly you're not going to go into all those details for a house show. You're just not going to do it. I was thinking about making just a basic entrance, kind of like the black curtain with the trees next to it. I think it's the ECW stage. Use that and have them come to the ring. Everything be like black and just be like a dreary-like thing. And maybe just put the OCW logo on the ring skirts. And it just be some basic, simple stuff. But then, because you got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in the universe mode. So what I was saying was Sunday be the main weekly show. Monday be a jobber show, and there's the jobber arena. Then Tuesday be the main show again, but it's a different arena, so to speak. It's a different custom ring and setup. And then the next one's another house show. Then the next one's a different arena and stuff like that. Like I could do 4 or 5 shows in a week on the universe calendar, but not 4 or 5 shows in an actual real life week. But each time we go to a new show, we've got a different look, a different arena, a different feel, but it's always OCW. I was considering doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dallas Spivey. Spivey's trying to get off the schneid. Yeah, because like I said, this house show's on Monday on the universe calendar. Our regular show's on Sundays on the universe calendar. Look at Spivey. Charged him into an arm wringer. Now that was different. Oh, freight trained him. Oh, what I was saying to you, Calum, is maybe not necessarily make a new arena, but make new arenas. Because what I was saying is I was thinking about taking universe mode for OCW and using 4 or 5 days on the universe calendar and doing a regular show, house show, regular show, house show, but each show have its own separate arena. So it's always a different arena, and just having the same roster on each show, so to speak, I think it would make it interesting. I think it would make it neat. You know, now obviously for each major show, you'd have to make it a major show so you can put the belts over and things like that. Or you can just change the arena each week. I know somebody who does that. They'll build their arenas. They have like 3 or 4. And then after each show, when they advance it, they go in and edit that show and put in the new arena for the next one. You know, however you want to do it. Yeah, of course it would work. I guess the one thing I'll say that I get bored with when I watch real wrestling is I'm always looking at the same thing. Now I get it, it's easier that way for them and it saves money. In a video game it's a lot easier, but like when you turn on Raw, SmackDown, AEW, Ring of Honor, it's usually the same look, the same setup every single time. It doesn't ever look no different no matter what arena, and I know that's by design, I know that's purpose, but sometimes I don't like it. It's just like, it's the same boring design, same boring look. Spivey tapping out Castillo here, getting a nice victory for himself. There he is, Dallas Spivey. But as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, if you catch this replay between now and then, I plan on trying to do an OCW show today, episode 6. I'm hoping to go live around 9:30. That is the plan. So, if you're awake and around then, Calum, or whoever, tune in, check us out. OCW is coming at you shortly. Right now it's a little after 5:30, so within the next 4 hours or so we should be live or less. So I'm hoping to get my rankings in order by then. I'll go over the ranking system, or points. If I still have it, I can do that for you, Calum. see here. Yeah, I know I'm still live streaming this. I don't care. Really? Did I just do that like an idiot? Duh. Why do I not have it? For some reason I don't even have it on here. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get it uploaded into the system again myself, so I can do that for you. So, let me figure that out first. Then I will, let you know when that's done. So, I gotta find the image on my computer, which is currently disconnected, believe it or not, and I'm gonna have to reconnect it, and, because I have a desktop, and try to re-upload it for you. Or I might see if I can find somebody who can actually do it for us. So, but I will let you know as soon as I know. But if you have your old arena, it would be there, I think. Should be there. But if you lost everything but the roster, then yeah. So, but I'll let you know as soon as I have something figured out, Callum. But right now I'm going to end the stream, and we'll see you guys, hopefully, at OCW episode 6 here in just a few.